Welcome to Jack's Tech Corner. I'm your host Jack, and this is a video tutorial of how to make your audio into a stereo mix. Let's face it, we as podcasters or vidcasters out there, we tend to speak into a microphone a lot. We do our recordings into the computer, but it's going in on a mono channel. So when you go to produce your video to pull up on YouTube, what seems to happen more times than not is we have a single channel video. What I mean by that,
Shop has
if you watch here, and we'll try to get back up here somewhere, realistic, so that's very important. We're talking. Okay, so with that, that's good on that part. You'll very much hear one channel coming through. The next thing I promised I would show you is the standalone green screen wizard and how it works. Once again, that standalone you version
can see over here in the bar graph,
Windows. We have one
not for the Mac.
bar going up and down, right? Because we have a standard mono or a one-sided track, right? So what we need to do is take that mono and we need to turn it into a stereo track. Now, I did watch a video to learn how to do this, and so I know there's videos on YouTube, but what I wanted to show you with my particular video is, this is a video I did some editing on, so I had to cut, right? So I had to make a cut in between. So I got two different clips here. I got this clip, then I got this clip, all right? What we need to do is make sure all those tracks are laid upon each other, make sure everything works out. Excuse the cold there. So what happens is, at that point, we have to, we're going to make one track is what's going to happen, basically. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here and see if we can't do this.
We're going to wrap.
So what I'm going to do is go to the very top here. I'm going to select this video, then go to Edit and select All. At that point, we should have all the video tracks selected. We got to make sure we have them all selected all the way down. We do. Now, if you go on top here, we're going to right click and we'll go to where it says detach audio. Now again, we have to go down through and make sure you have that audio track detached from that bottom layer also, which as you can see it's not. So you have to click on that bottom layer, right click, and detach audio. Now we have all of the audio detached, right? But we don't want to work with two audio files. So go back to the top, or anywhere actually. You can even go down here so we can watch it happen. But we want to make sure that when we go to edit, select all. Again, we're in iMovie. I don't know if I brought that up to your attention earlier. I'm sorry. We are in iMovie doing this to try to make these stereo tracks. And later today, I think I'm going to take this video and pull it into Sony Vegas and see if I just can't do it quicker. I haven't played with Sony Vegas for a while. Okay, now that I have everything selected, we're going to do an export. So we'll go to Share, Export using QuickTime. And what we want to export this as is the sound to AIFF. That's what we're going to export, the sound. And I do have a folder here on my desktop I created called Show Audio. I'll create a new folder called Elements Weekly number 4. Create that new folder. We're going to export this out. So save it. And it'll just take a few minutes depending on how long your video is. This particular video I'm working with today is about 50 minutes. So we'll see how this works out for you. Once again, I'm so sorry about the cold there, guys, but or girls. It's been a long bout with being sick. So I actually seen the doctor today. So once again, this is like watching grass grow. Kind of sorry there. I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to have to edit some of this out. Okay, so we have our audio exported. Now we're going to open up a program. Maybe. I get it open here. Called Audacity. You may be able to do this in GarageBand, I'm not sure, but Audacity I've been using for quite a few years. It's a free program. It's very easy to use. And basically what it's for is sound editing. I used to use this a lot to record all my podcasts. Let's go to File. Go to Open. We want to open that file we just did. There it is. Elements Weekly number 4. You're going to open that up. And there's our soundtrack. The first thing you have to do is change this little pull down menu here. Well, first select it. Click the pull down menu. And we're going to say split stereo track. The reason we do that is because you normally would have a left and a right track, but you can see we only have one with audio, so that's mono. We need both these filled with audio. So delete this. Okay, do a Command or Control A. Make sure that's all selected. Then we're going to do a Command D to duplicate it. Now we have audio on both tracks. We'll go to the top here again. And now we're going to say this is the left channel. Okay. This down here is going to be the right channel. So now we made a stereo mix. Now what you're going to do is go to the top pull down menu and say make stereo track. That gets the line out in the middle and it puts both those tracks into one combined audio file, making one stereo track. Now we're going to go back to Edit. We're going to export it out. This time it's going to export as a WAV file, which is fine. Not a big deal. And we go to Save. Just click OK here. And now it's actually taking that file, making it into a stereo track for us. I know you'd have to think, why don't we all record right into the computer's stereo? I don't know if we can or not. That's the problem. Once that's done, close your Audacity out. You don't need to save anything. Just close it. No, I don't want to save it. It's done. Our work there is done. We then want to go to the audio track. Click on the audio. Click on that audio track first. Delete it. Click on this audio track next. Oops. Delete it. Go to the top. This is the scary part to see if it's going to work or not. I will pull this to the side a little bit here and find my show audio. Pulls back over here. Now when you're at your top there, you want to start your audio at the right place. Here's my new audio file, my WAV file. So you can grab that, pull it right down, and put it right at the beginning of your track. And if everything worked out well, we hope to have audio in that second clip down there. That's the real kicker. Yeah, and you can see here where we go from here. I'm going to play a little bit of this for you. So much for different lessons. I got some here probably of me. And now if you see right here, look at the track in the iMovie. Before we had to rotate this bar graph going up and down. Now we have stereo sound.
This is a while back.
If you notice, the track changed from purple. You just stick it in there. What it's going to do is remove that green for you. and it will lay it right into the picture itself. It's very, very simplistic. This is where we gotta make sure we don't lose the sound right here.
Once again, you would just scale that picture down to whatever you wanted it to be, and you'd be good to go.
Just a few more minutes, and we're going to wrap up this episode of Jack's Tech Corner.
And it looks
Photoshop Elements Weekly number 4. It's moving along.
It looks good because the
Can't
mouth
believe
is
this has
moving
been
the
a
proper
month already
times
since
I've
the
been
voice
doing
is going.
shows.
Hopefully the stream's working well. I guess it is, because if you can call in, obviously you can see it, and you can. And that's it, folks. You now made a stereo track from your mono recording, so that way your shows will look and sound really, really good when you put them up on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to edit this and finish exporting this movie, and I will see you back here in another tutorial. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's a little bit different, but I just wanted to help you guys out. Take care, and I'll see you back here next time on Jack's Tech Corner. Bye for now.